Happy Taco Tuesday, and it's time for a new vlog. So, how many clues do you think I can do in 24 hours? Is it even worth doing these 36 beginner clues or these 3 hard, 4 easy, 1 medium? I mean, it's pretty incredible here. Alright, so we got a lot of stuff to talk about in today's episode. If you find value in today's videos, definitely smash the like button and subscribe for more because, well, we talk about the greatest game ever on this channel, let alone other channels that I run as well too. RuneScape. Oh, man. And Nightmare is, Nightmare is grinding away on some old school RuneScape leagues right now. I actually just got done posting on social media, and if you do ever want to follow me on X or on Facebook, Nightmare RH on X, that is linked down below, and also Nightmare RH on Facebook, that is linked down below too. Over 5,000 followers on X, over 20,000 now, I believe. Oh boy, excuse me, on Facebook. Hopefully, going to be gaining a lot more in the future. So definitely drop me a like if you do want to follow me on there. I do post on a daily basis, and it's also a very easy way to communicate with me as well too. I don't have somebody running my social media pages. I always get asked that question. So if I do actually shoot you a reply, it is straight from my bumhole. It's not straight from my bumhole, but my bum is very much typing a response. So tomorrow is going to be my last day doing leagues. I kind of really want to wrap this league experience up a little short. I know that I said I was going to do 2 weeks of doing leagues, and then I kind of really want to thought about it. If I really do want to meet a lot of my deadlines by the end of this year, I kind of really can't waste any valuable time. I still got 2 weeks of Frost Dragons to do for a money-making challenge. So, Thursday is essentially going to be picking back up for Frost Dragons. I'm probably going to be doing range attacks on Frost Dragons. And then, more than likely, the second week in May, going to be start to do the, oh boy, can't believe I'm going to actually be saying this, rune crafting grind. But it's going to be a fun journey because I'm going to be making a lot of GP. But on League overall, obviously, I'm going to be very much getting 99 mining. This is just a laughable, like, 99 AFK-able skill. I did actually get to the relic that unlocked the times multiplier of 12 XP, which is really good. Even though it says 12 XP here, for some reason, Tier 4 got me 12 XP, which I don't have any complaints about at all. And I probably will maybe be getting 99 wood chop, but hey, I'm going to be at least having 199 on friggin' leagues, damn it. So it's nothing too crazy. There are obviously a lot of hardcore leaguers out there, and I salute each and every single one of you. But I gotta get back to the old grind on, the main account here. But I mean, otherwise, overall, why don't I have a mine? Does it even matter? Okay, maybe, yeah. I will say this. When Leagues 7 does come out, I am very much going to be combat orientated. Not to mention, I'm probably going to be able to do a lot more tasks, like, relatively quickly. Because I did waste a couple days not really knowing too much what the hell was going on. I did watch a bunch of guide videos and also read a lot of wiki guides. But until you actually start doing it, you're not going to get the grasp until you legitimately friggin' do it. So Leagues 7 for me is going to be very much a different experience. But, I mean, maybe I'm going to be doing League 7 for like 2 weeks, maybe 3, depending what I'm doing once again. But overall, it is fun to really grind on like a new account, see how far you can basically pretty much make it. But yeah, there's no way in hell that I'm going to probably get all these 99s in like less than 2 days. But I'm very grateful and very happy that I'm probably going to be a 99 miner. Woohoo! Okay, so anyways, today's episode, I kind of really want to talk about things that make you happy on RuneScape that may not be popular. It's actually something that a lot of people really so let me start by saying this. I always get asked by a lot of people that are new returning players. They tend to really come into my clan, my friends chat, whether it's on Discord. By all means, if you want to join my Discord server, link is down below in the description. It's open to anyone to join. You just get put into a processing area for the time being until you are verified. Because we have issues with a bunch of, how do I put this on well, we'll keep it PG-13. Fucking assholes, spammers. You are allowed to say the F-bomb in a PG-13 movie, but you can only say one F-bomb. If you say two F-bombs, then the movie becomes rated R. Believe it or not. I am a movie-loving guru. Anyways, a lot of people ask me, or have asked me over the years, and I still get asked this question, hey, I'm a returning player. What is something that I can do to pretty much, like, do on this game to stay, like, very much active, engaged? I'm having a hard time really liking the new RuneScape, like, atmosphere. What, how do you deal with this? Well, RuneScape is the greatest game ever for multiple reasons, and one is that you don't have to do modern day bullshit. You can legitimately straight up do whatever you want to do. If you want to play the game as if you were on this game many, many years ago, you can definitely do that. Now, obviously, graphical changes are definitely out there, not to mention there are significantly, like, higher level things to do. Like, okay, if you were to go back in time to 2004, 5, 6, and 7 before the Grand Exchange, and I just posted a new video on my main channel, actually about 2004scape. I totally forgot to put up the virtual bung board in today's episode, but yes, there is a new video on the main channel, so definitely go and check that out. It's all about 2004scape, but you can play the game very much how you ended up leaving the game. Let's say you let's say you are a returning player to old school RuneScape. Maybe you played old school RuneScape in 2013, 2014, and then you pretty much stopped playing, and now you're a returning player. Well, in 2013 and 14, old school RuneScape, guess what? There was no Grand Exchange. So, you very well could just trade with people, but good luck finding people. So, obviously, you're probably going to be using the Grand Exchange. But 2013 and 14 on old school RuneScape, obviously, there weren't raids. Obviously, there weren't very much like very, very intense things to do when it comes to skilling. There was no Wintertod, there was no temp for fishing, there was no blast furnace, there were no mini games for no Guardians of the Rift for rune crafting. Although Guardians of the Rift for rune crafting might be actually a positive thing, but that's very debatable. Obviously, agility rooftop courses, they essentially are your best friend. I don't really think people have a hard time around that one. But essentially, whatever you did when you left the game, just try to do it again. Because obviously those experiences are still here. They're just very much changed. And obviously the GP value in doing those things, not to mention the XP value, is going to be significantly lower. But I tend to say that all the time to people. I'm like, hey, if you're having a hard time getting back into the game, just do whatever you did before you ended up leaving the game. And it tends to honestly work out for a lot of people. Or you could very well try all the new stuff on this game, and if that's not your thing, well, just do what makes you happy. Oh boy. Breathing oxygen makes me happy too, but I'm having a hard time with that right now. Holy banana farts. I just choked on my own damn saliva there. Another thing about doing things on RuneScape that are very unpopular, but they're really fun to do, is just really the nostalgic things, like I said, that you get looked upon in modern day as kind of like it's not very, how do I put this? It's not very it's very time consuming. Like, you may actually find fun in mining your own resources even though you're not an Iron Man. Like, there are people on this game, they're not even Iron Man, but they still mine their own resources because it's fun. Now, on the flip side, you could very well do something for a lot of GP and then just buy the resources straight outright. Instead of making your own steel bars, you could just do a bunch of combat, do a bunch of Slayer, and you could buy your steel bars to do smithing with. But people find fun just from making their own resources. Many, many years ago, people would make their own resources not because they were Iron Mans. It's because, one, they found fun in doing so. So RuneScape itself has a very Iron Man loving experience, which is why Iron Man mode is literally flourishing, because it does bring back like a lot of memories. And like I said in the beginning of today's video, doing unpopular things that modern day RuneScape may deemed as being like not very popular, it does actually bring back like a very wide range of like feel-good experience. Obviously, looking at the cosmetic of old school RuneScape, you're not going to get the same cosmetics as you did back in 2004, 5, 6, and 7. When I say cosmetic, I mean interface. Obviously, you got to go on to a private server to really see that like cosmetic feeling in a way. But on the flip side, you could very well play the game as if you were back in 2004, 5, 6, and 7. Gathering your own resources, training a skill the old-fashioned way, even though it is very time-consuming, I'm not going to lie. But is that your goal? Is that not your goal? You know, what makes you happy? A lot of times people on this game tends to stay, like, engaged because they do things that make them happy, but it's very unpopular to do. I've done very unpopular things over the years because, one, it's made me happy, and two, it's actually improved my game playing experience. Pretty shocking, right? Yeah, I definitely know that. But I will say this, though. Moving forward on old school RuneScape, especially once I grind out 99 runecrafting, Slayer is going to be a very interesting experience because doing Slayer, there are so many different ways you can do Slayer. One is that you very well could do low-level monsters. You will make actually not like terrible GP. You're still going to make bank doing low-level monsters like gargoyles, like pretty much any of those types of monsters, right? But if you choose like obviously the Slayer bosses, the high-level monsters, GP will eventually be there, but obviously it's a little more engaging. But the reward, like, you're going to be getting is tremendously. I'm probably going to be doing a combination of maybe both. Maybe I'm not interested in doing some grave digging necrophilia. Mr. Leo, get away from me. Probably going to be doing a combination of both. Obviously, for video making, I definitely do want to make Slayer bosses. I'm very excited to do Cerberus, the Damaraxor, and many other bosses as well, too. Not to mention I'm level 89 Slayer, so I'm like right there, which I'm very excited. But you don't have to do Slayer in that manner. you could very much do Slayer, like I said, very old-fashioned. And a lot of people, believe it or not, that's kind of what they do in a way. So, I'm gonna leave this on a closing note for today's episode. What are some things that you all may do that are deemed to be very unpopular on this game, but it makes you feel good? It makes you happy. Because it reminds you of a very old time on RuneScape. Definitely let me know, and tomorrow, stay tuned for more. Tomorrow, I'm probably going to be putting together, I actually see, tomorrow or Thursday, I'll put together a, leave your nasty dirty little comments, video where I basically pretty much respond to a lot of you all's, comments in the last couple weeks. So definitely stay tuned for that. Otherwise, as always, drop a like if you enjoyed today's, RuneScape, episode, and I'll see you all on a brand new video tomorrow. Later, everyone.